Hey everyone, it's Johnny here from Nerdpool Collectibles, and today we are checking out this Spider-Man statue from Diamond Select's Marvel Gallery lineup. You ready? Let's go! So before we jump into it, let's have a quick rundown of what we've got here. So this is obviously Spider-Man. It's based on the 1990s comic book appearance of him, which some of you may know, first made famous by infamous and very talented art writer and artist Todd McFarlane. So as you can see here, we're going to check her out of the box. Big Spider-Man logo there, Marvel Gallery's diorama logo up in this top corner, and the Spider-Man logo down the bottom. So you can see nice big clear window. This is actually a much larger box than I expected it to come in. I figured with this Marvel Gallery stuff, they're not huge statues, but I didn't expect it to come such a large box. You know, window on the side so you can see them. Front so you can see them, you know, it's pretty straightforward, and then the back you've just got a picture of the statue itself and a small rundown of what the statue and the character itself. So we need to get it open. Knife. So it comes in a plastic clamshell like that, and there's a first idea of just how good this thing looks. Give you a little rundown on Spider-Man. He's not really a character that needs much explanation because everybody knows who Spider-Man is nowadays. So his real name is Peter Parker, and he's bitten by a radioactive spider. He gets his powers from that, and he was a genius kid anyways. So once he got the ability to climb walls, super strength, super reflexes and everything like that, he used his intelligence to create web slingers, which allows him to jump around the place. It was first debuted in Marvel Comics in 1962 in Amazing Fantasy. Was created by Steve Ditko and Stan Lee. Here he is, and you know, as you can quite clearly see from those big bug eyes, you can see that right there. Those huge bug eyes, very, very clearly inspired by Todd McFarlane's art style of how they wanted to do this. Looking around it, you know, you can see the webbing here, like this proper, what they call the spaghetti webbing from the 90s. Again, there's something that Todd McFarlane really brought. There wasn't really any major style to the webbing before that, but you know, you can see he's leaping off a typical New York rooftop there. You know, chimneys and you know the top part there, and you can even see here the web at the back. I mean, it's all PVC and it's all plastic, so it's fairly robust and like movable. And you can see like there the webbing from where he's jumped from one roof to another, and he's used this as the attachment part. You can even see where it was attached at the base here. Honestly, I really like it. It's not a particularly big figure. It's only about 9 inches tall or so. Most of their Marvel Gallery stuff isn't particularly big anyways, unless obviously you're buying larger characters. But you know, I really like it. They've really managed to get some great details in. The webbing on his suit is really cool. The spider logo on the front and the one on the back, really nice and clear. It's actually got a lot of details to it. You know, the roof's got a lot of like crazy pit marks and stuff like that. Typical New York rooftop. Spider-Man himself, he's got loads of detail in it. The webbing's really cool, and you know, he seems fairly solid on there. A little bit of a shake, but again, you know, he's PVC and he's only plastic. But you know, it's really good. One thing I did notice, the colors do seem a little bit muted. Obviously, Spider-Man is normally very bright and vibrant, and some of the 90s stuff, he's got very bright red outfit and bright blue on him. These just seem a little bit more muted, and to be fair, some of the paint application looking up close is a little bit lackluster. There's some marks on it. I wouldn't necessarily say it's bad. This guy cost me £40 off Amazon, and you know, you can't really say fairer than that. For what it is, it's a really good figure, and if you're really into that big bug-eyed 90s Spider-Man look, this is a brilliant figure. One thing I did notice, again, something that was quite sort of hit and miss in some of the early 90s comics that I was reading. They don't have the webbing sort of like wings under his arms. Now I don't know if they've chosen to go with a version of the suit where he doesn't have that, or if it was just a case that they just couldn't get it to work. But other than that, you know, some of the stuff I was reading, you know, in one issue he's got those web wings, another issue he doesn't have them, and then the next issue he's got them again. So there's a little bit of inconsistencies with that. But yeah, all in all, pretty good figure, fairly cheap, not difficult to get a hold of. Again, I got it off Amazon. I'm sure you'll be able to find it on Amazon. I'll see if I can leave a link in the description below as well. But all in all, very happy with it, and he will be displayed alongside my Daredevil that I've got, my Netflix Daredevil from Diamond Select as well, as part of their Marvel Gallery. So again, be completely in scale with this guy. Every Marvel Gallery figure they're all the same scale. So there we have it. So let me know what you think of this guy. Leave a comment down below. Give this video a like if you like the look of this figure and you think about picking it up yourself. We've got plenty more unboxings and stuff to come on the channel. Most of them are going to be these smaller scale stuff, but we are going to be doing some of the larger scale stuff. I do have some large sideshow pieces and some Hot Toys figures and stuff that we're going to be doing later on down the line. But for now, stay tuned. We've got plenty more to come. Thank you for checking it out.